So guys, if you do want to get your hands on some FIFA coins, make sure to check out IG Vault in the description. They are fast and reliable, and of course they are safe, and you can use Pro Recall to get yourself 10% off at checkout. So make sure to go support them because they are supporting the channel. What is going on, guys? If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe. It is daily content from today, and of course we do have the giveaway for a PS5 or an Xbox, an iArmor 37-inch monitor, a football shirt of your choice, and of course 36k FIFA points. So if you want to be in for a chance of winning, you're going to need to be subscribed. The requirements will be out very soon. We're going to do 5 player picks to see if you guys are going to get some FIFA points over Team of the Year, and then we're going to get into the filters. Of course, we've got a ton of videos coming this week, so make sure to be prepared. We've got Ayeta as the first one. We've got Martinez, we'll take that as the second one. Not too bad. Obviously, he's a duplicate, but I think my other one is tradable, so that's a win there. We've got Hernandez again, I think once again tradable, so not too bad. So we're taking 83 and 84. We've got an 87 Goretzka, very nice. And to top it all off, we are hit with a 83, sorry, Kajit. To be honest, as far as player picks go, that's really good. And what I would have said, which I didn't clarify at the start, is a walkout would have got you some FIFA points. So over the Team of the Year period, there is currently a K FIFA points up for grabs. It's going to obviously go on a rolling point. We'll probably get it to 12k and then I'll give it away. So well, let's get into the video. So as we're starting off a new week, we're going to go through the filters that are currently basically going to make you the most coins. Now, first of all, of course, we're looking at headliners because it is the current promo. So we're going to do, I think, let's have a look. So you've got these guys absolutely dirt in value there, which it's not ideal having such cheap players in a promo, but let's have a look at the Bundesliga here. You've got Kimmich, you've got Nkunu, and let's have a look. When we put a little price cap on it of like 50k, you obviously you wage out some of the worst players. So let's have a look, 40k there. You got your Schicks, and he's pretty much the only really dirt cheap one in the Bundesliga. So to avoid having him, you can do one or two ways. We can pop it to German, which brings us. You got Trapp, Kimmich, we've got Gnabry. You've got, so I think there's another one there as well, but we'll take that, so that's not too bad. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop it up to 40k, just see where obviously the trap value is, and obviously not get trapped by a market downfall. So that was a terrible joke, but I don't feel bad about it because it was worth it. We got 45k for the sell on. Realistically, 10% is 4.5, so we half that, you're looking at 2.25 EA tax, so 2,250. So if we go down by 2k there, I'd say realistically you want to be buying at around 41 and below. It means that you're not going to get, as I say, trapped if there is a lower in the market values. Now obviously you did have the likes of Kimmich and Gnabry there. If you do want to just do a higher value version, obviously, that I can't currently afford, you are able to pop it to buy, and that will give you Gnabry and Kimmich. Means that the price range is a little bit higher, but you're also going to be profiting a little bit more. So it is obviously a method that will work. It'll make you some coins, and it's definitely worth having a look at. And now we're going to do a bit of compare price because this guy is still in packs, which means we can definitely get a big snipe on him before we move on, which is why I don't really want to move on yet. So we're going to see what we can get. We've got 43,500 there. There's nothing else. Is there anything else going to come up? We obviously need the 41 mark. That's what we're looking for. So about 2k under that. Obviously, we're asking for a lot. We are asking for a little bit there, but we always want to make a decent amount of profit. I don't want to get scammed by the market dropping. I mean, these headliner cards are really good, and I think the thing that longevity wise is good is that they do upgrade, and you've got multiple ways for upgrades, things like that. But this trap card has gone up and down a little bit. We don't want to get caught when it goes back down, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. You do have Trap, Gnabry and Kimmich in the filter. You do have the opportunity to get all of them, but we obviously want to try and get one. We've missed out, so we're going to go back in and I'll show you the next method. I'm going to touch on right now as well, something that's going to make you a little bit more profit than usual, and that's why we're looking at it, is the Man City Portugal filter. Now the reason it's going to make you a little bit more money, Cancelo is out of packs, which means if you get a Cancelo, you're going to be very, very happy. So we want to check how much these are worth. Obviously 13k there, nothing there, 15k not even, 16k is where you start getting your Cancelos, and your Bernardo Silvas aren't even there yet either, so that's actually really good. We can see 16k, there's a few at 11. I mean, they're all at the exact same time, which is a little bit worrying. I feel like that is concerning. I feel like that makes it look slightly like EA has just listed all of these cards. But we move. You've got all of these at 16. Anything under? Nothing under 16k. Right, so EA tax on that is going to be 800 coins, which means in theory we go 15k. Anything is profit. I think this is probably the best way to go as well, because you've got the Bernardo Silvas a little bit more expensive, and he's actually the one who's more likely to come up. So we'll do 15,250 on the basis that we're selling at about 16,250, maybe 16,500. Obviously you can get them for anything under this. We are aiming for maybe some 10, 11k snipes, but right now this filter's gone up a lot in value, which is brilliant. It means you're just going to be able to make a little bit more off it. So you got this one here at 15,500. We probably should have taken that. I'm just gonna have a look. The 16s that are up for 11 hours, it does just seem a bit weird that so many are up, unless someone's mass listing him. I think EA have put them up, but I can't prove it. It does seem a little bit sus, but we'll go for 16,500 for the sell on. I think it's a little bit weird, but it usually is EA being sus, so we can put it down to EA potentially just being very sus. I know that they've done it before. I think there's evidence of them doing it before. It's hard to prove that EA have listed them, but it was like when back in the day when you used to have like the COD name, like when you bought something off someone, you could see the COD name, and it was like EA founder, or it was like the highest transfer profit was this EA account that just didn't exist. So there's a few times EA have been a bit scammy. 15,750, but I think right now that is a good snipe on him because he wasn't coming up below. So let's have a look if we can get a 16,750 out of him. That's not too bad. I'll take that. I think that we wanted to go lower, but not a lot was coming up, so I will take that on the chin there. I can't really complain too much. So we're going to do a 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Alright, we've been kicked out again. We're going to go back in and of course try another method. So guys, with this next method, there's two versions. So we've got this one, which is kind of the higher budget version. So it's gold rare, midfielder, Germany, Bundes and Bayern Munich. So the higher budget version is the minimum buy now 13,250, which means you get rid of players like Gnabry, and by putting it to German you get rid of Koeman, which leaves you with Müller, Goretzka and Kimmich. Now obviously you've got a few high rated players there who are going to be quite good for the sniping, and obviously we actually packed Goretzka at the start of the video, so it seems quite fitting. Now they're going to sell on for 19k. EA tax is obviously 5%, so you're looking at about 1,000 coins, and then for profit 17,500. So realistically, if we can get one or two here, I'd be very, very happy. They're really easy profit because they are constantly packed, they're going to be constantly available, and because of their rating they're always going to hold a value, so they're always going to be at least the value of an 87, which is lovely. And then you've got Kimmich as well, who's obviously a little bit less likely to come up right now due to the fact that he is a headliner, which means people aren't going to be packing his regular card. So you can obviously do the compare price method, you can obviously do the search method, whatever you fancy really, but you've got just checking on the time so I can make sure the video actually gets out on time today, but you've got a few options of how you do it. Compare price is obviously something, as many of you will know, I'm a big fan of, but we're just going to see if we can get any like this. We will then try out basically the cheaper version of the method. This one is for a higher budget. It's better when they're all in packs, so bear in mind obviously while Kimmich is out of packs it's going to be a little bit worse. So actually right now is not a bad time to try it because you've got the Kimmich and the Müllers and they're coming up so regularly, but actually it'll be better in a few days time or a week's time. So it's also a filter that's going to have a little bit of better value once he's out of pack. So we are going to go in and do another one. I am fed up being scammed with this little EA thing that I get that you have to do a capture, but come off it. I barely even bought a card. If I was a bot I would have bought a card. Obviously we've got Ramsdale still in packs there after they had that big blunder. I don't know if any of you received any of your free packs back. I personally didn't get my compensation packs. I shouldn't have got many, like it was a very small amount, but I definitely deserved some. So we're going gold rare, midfielder and Bundesliga. This time you just want to go to, of course we went Bayern as well, so that was a little bit stupid. This one you just want to go over with a max buy now of around 4k. That's kind of where they usually sit. 4.5 is the higher end, so as you can see we've got a few here. We'll see if there's any at 4.3. You got kind of 2, 3, 4, 5 pages there, so you've actually got quite a few there. So 4.2 here, let's have a look. So we're going to sell on for 4.3. EA tax on that is going to be 215. So if we knock it down to here, you're making 85 coins profit. That's 185 coins profit. So 185 coins per card as a minimum. Obviously, you got a lot more of the max. I think you can make about 3.7 or 3.7. No, 3. I think 3.4 might be the max you can make on this if you get like a min buy now, but that, you know, it's a pretty solid method. I'd be happy with that as the profit each time. Now we're going at 4k purely because if we can get one, we can do a little bit of compare price. Oh, we've missed that because obviously when it's 4k I have to check before we snipe, so we've got to make sure it is under, which is the only downfall. So that one there I had to check, and then we have been scammed, but we'll get the next one. I have faith we will get the next 3.1. That would have been a nice over a k profit, so a little bit disappointed. Not massively, I can cope with it, but definitely would have been happier to pick it up. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see what we've got here. So I'm gonna have to do a 10 count soon. I think this one is just scamming us. We're just not seeing any cards. Okay, do you know what actually? No, we've blundered it. Absolute blunder there. Because Sane is worth more. Sane is definitely worth a little bit more. We just want someone to come up under 4k. Just you know, little 3.9. Do you can hear how squeaky my chair is. Like 10, 9. After the absolute blunder that was, and we're going to go over to Premier League. We're going to go French, and we're going to go to Man United. Now, as you can imagine, we've got the likes of Paul Pogba, and then we've got the likes of Varane. Now, I just need to see where Martial's price range is. Obviously, once again, we're looking at players that can affect the method. You've got to be careful. You don't obviously want to snipe Martial. So Martial's current max is 10k, which is brilliant, which means we can put these to 10 to 50. If I put that to 20, is anything going to come up? We've got Pogba there. You don't have many Varanes. I don't think Varane will be coming up as much, but obviously he's a possibility. This field was a lot better a little bit earlier on in the year when those guys were a little bit closer in their pricing. But you can see he's kind of going for 20k here, so that is ideal. EA tax 1k, easy to work out, 18,500 and below. If we can get Varane, I'll probably cream myself. But if we can't, I won't be surprised. However, a good Pogba, maybe a 15, maybe a 16. The only thing that I would say at the minute is, for me, I'm not selling any fodder up yet. If I get someone like Messi, I'll sell him because he's not just fodder. But if you get fodder, I personally think you shouldn't sell it right now. I think you should keep it because it's just worth so little that it's probably more valuable to you when you put it in an SBC. That's what I'm doing with all of mine at the minute. We've got an engine Pogba, that's not too bad. So 750 coins profit, I think, there. And to be fair, we'd probably push for a little bit more, but as you can see by my coin balance, I'm not really in a position to be trying to push for more profit there. I'm confused. Is that genuinely there? We're going to go keep it to 18,250, so the minimum profit is what I said there of 750. We've just missed a 16k, which would have been 3k profit, so we're getting scammed a little bit here, and I do feel like a kick out of the market is coming. But before that happens, I want another one. So I feel like I'm going to count, and it's just going to 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, in the mud. Right, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will see you guys tomorrow with another method, and we're going to have a silver squad out very soon. So I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you tomorrow.